What up, my lovelies? It is a new year. Happy 2023, and it is the same old me. I don't know how to explain this year other than just being like, I feel like a ball of energy. There are so many open possibilities of what can happen, what could be, things that I want to see happen, things I want to work on. And there might even be things that I want to do, but then halfway through the year, I decide to go a completely different direction. And that's okay. But I figured a great step to start would be to make this video, put it out there so that at the end of 2023 or the start of 2024, I can go back and just see how much progress I made. Because no matter what happens with your New Year's resolutions, it just is nice to look back and see even the smallest little steps that we made going forward. So let's check out my New Year's resolutions when it comes to me, but specifically more about my business and goals for this channel. So let's just dive right into the personal goals. I only really have two. The first one is a continuation of what I've already been doing the last 2 years, which is really just working on myself, journaling, getting in touch with who I am versus all of the shit that I thought I had to do or had to be or had to go through because of years of childhood trauma and going through residential treatment center and all those things that I am just so ready to close a book on and create a brand new chapter of who I want to be, what makes me happy, and just be like, screw it to all of the negativity in my life and the voices that feed that negativity. Which brings me to my second goal. Last year, I really enjoyed getting my toes wet when it came to spirituality, whether that be manifesting, rituals, witchcraft, all of those kinds of things. So I have bought a journal. This is going to be my manifesting journal for 2023. I hope by the end of this year, I'll have it filled. And I'm really excited. This is going to focus more on just taking that ball of energy that's in me that sometimes causes me to freeze up because I'm so afraid to make the next move, and really channel it into making sure that what I want to be happening, what I want to be my priorities, are remaining the front focus of what I'm doing in life. Now, this is where my personal goals and my business goals collide. Because at the end of the day, while we're talking about how I want to blueprint the ideal situation of my life that feeds my soul, that makes my inner child happy, that focuses me on what I want and not what others want, there is a goal that I have put on my list every year, a passion of mine, and that is creating Positively Mental, the media company. Now, if you've been following this channel for a while, you probably remember seeing those videos early last year with some of my amazing friends. The issue was that sometimes we might have goals, but it might not be the best time, or we might not be in the best headspace to make them happen. So 2023 is the year that I am dedicated, sink or swim. My major focus is going to be building on Positively Mental. Now, the YouTube channel itself is going to kind of revert back to a personal channel of mine, not so much Positively Mental. Well, then I focus all of the other stuff like writing the articles, we just opened up a store, and hopefully building up the social media will be more focused on Positively Mental and just getting that off the ground. I really hope, and I know this is probably shooting super far for a goal, but at the end of the year, I would love to have 50,000 visitors a month on the website with all of the content we're creating. So let's see what I actually hit at the end of this year. Another probably crazy goal for 2023 is to monetize the YouTube. That means I need to actually post videos and do the work. That means my goal is to eventually get to 3 videos a week. Mondays where we'll have videos like this, it's more personal. It's probably going to be just chaotic fun. You never really know what you're going to get. Wednesdays is going to be gaming videos because I am a huge gamer. That is what makes me happy. That's how I unwind. That's how sometimes I like to just unplug from reality and just recenter myself. And Fridays, because I just love doing them, reaction videos. 100% reaction videos. I don't know why, it just gives me so much serotonin. Quick disclaimer though about that YouTube schedule. While I would love to start this week on Mondays, Wednesdays, Friday, it's probably not going to take root for a few months, and here's why. Life is crazy right now. It really feels like the world is rearranging itself to make these goals the most attainable they've ever been, which adds to the excitement, which adds to that ball of energy. But nothing can get accomplished, nothing can get started on until everything in this condo is packed up and I am moved to Cali. That's right! My bestie called me a few months ago and said, look, I want to sell my house in Virginia and move back to our hometown. And I said, great, bestie. I'm coming with you so we can go live our best Golden Girls life. So that is all of my focus right now. Now, while I am trying to get content built up for these like weird few months where I'll be moving, there are probably going to be weeks I skip or days I skip, and please don't hold that against me. But when we are moved, oh my God, I'm so excited for this. We'll have new content. We'll have a new backdrop. We'll have a whole new setup of crafting and filming, and I am so excited for this. Like, honestly, this is probably the best thing of 2023 to happen, because not only do I get to go live out this crazy adventurous life I'm planning for myself, but I get to do it with my best friend, who is a little camera shy, like compared to me, who loves to be in the center of attention. So we're just going to probably start referring to her as the ghost bestie, because you might hear her, but I don't know if you'll actually see her. Okay, while we get ready to wrap up this video, I did need to check the list and make sure I covered all the big goals, but there are 2 smaller goals I want to touch on. The first one is to read 25 books this year. I loved reading as a kid. I would average 3 to 4 books a month. I read so much that my teachers literally called my dad and said, look, she's reading too much in class. When I went to a residential treatment center, my dad had to fill out a form of where I'd possibly end up if I ever ran away. And he put Barnes & Noble. And he wasn't wrong. So explain to me why, as an adult, I have only read 3 books in like 10 years. And I know I'm not the only one that has faced that issue. Along with reading books being a very big pastime of mine, I also have always loved writing. And I would kill to be a published author. But there's this crazy thing where you have to write the book first before you can publish it. I know. Who comes up with this stuff? So one of my goals in 2023 is to write a book. Who knows if it will be published or not? But it's the fact of just accomplishing it that would mean so much to me. Well, that's all the goals I have for 2023. And while some of these goals might be massive, they might not be accomplished in 1 to 2 years or ever. To me, resolutions really are about getting yourself excited for the endless possibilities that the year holds for you. To realign your focuses on what's important, semi-important, and kick the things that are no longer important. And no matter how big or small the progress you make on these goals, it's still progress. It's steps forward to making sure that you are being the person you want to be. And that is all that's important. I cannot wait to go back to this video in a year's time to see all that I've accomplished, things I'm still working on, and things I thought I wanted, but the universe had different plans. But most importantly, I am just so happy and grateful to be going on this crazy wild journey with you guys by my side. Thank you so much for spending another year with me on YouTube, checking out these crazy videos, and being some of the most amazing people I have ever met or had the pleasure of just hanging out with. Until next time, keep doing you awesome peeps. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and also make sure to check out positivelymental.life. Mwah! I love yous!